impressive rookie. Spends a lot of time on task, just as far as trying to prepare. As you know, is used to making big plays and and being counted on to do a lot. Um, and I think that's the learning curve for a rookie when they're coming in is just learning how to do a little again, and then grow into a role. And I think he was ready for when he had his moment because he puts the time um, and energy into preparing and being ready. And when his number was called, he jumped out there. I think in 6 plays and made 2 tackles. Um, so I think he's setting himself up to have a really good career. And if he just stays on the track that he's on, he's going to be more and more impressive.
It's somewhat rare to see rotation in at that position.
What's that?
Like rotating a young player in at linebacker. The coaches are saying they want him to be able to be ready if he's called upon, if someone gets injured. But like I feel like you don't see that much at linebacker. Do you think that's rare, or is that kind of?
I think different teams use different schemes. I think you see rotation in linebacker all over the league.
For just that purpose.
I don't know the purpose, other than that's just what the coaches are calling. And when they call your number, you got to be ready. There was a time in my career where I was rotating in at linebacker, and I think what you want to do is when they call your number is be ready and go out and execute at a high level. And I think that's what he did. And I think the same with Isaiah Stallberg. They called his number, and he's came in, and he's had quick impact. And I think it's increasingly hard for coaches when you have a lot of good players at a position to try to find time for all of them to hit the field. And you want your good players to play. And you want young players especially to be able to hit the field because that's how they get better.
Demario, having faced a Ben Johnson offense in recent memory when y'all faced the Lions, how much does that help now facing Chicago?
I have a ton of respect for him. I believe he's one of the top coordinators in the game. Really knows how to attack defenses vertically down the field. Knows how to mix up the running game and gets his running backs in space. Has some really good tight ends that can block well and that can stretch the field vertically and make plays down the field. And has a lot of talented receivers that he can get the ball to. And I think he's just very creative at putting guys in positions of their strengths, but also having a lot of diversity in what he's doing, where the looks may look similar, but he's doing different things.
They have a lot of eye candy in their offense. How much is discipline a point of emphasis in the offense? And then they have a lot of misdirections and things like that. Cool defense.
I think that's just vital, especially at the linebacker and in the secondary position. It's just a little quote of you see a little, you see a lot. You see a lot, you see a little. And so it's just about having your eyes where they're supposed to be. And it's not necessarily eye candy as much as it is moving guys in position to where they can be successful. And so sometimes it can be eye candy, it's just not your work, but it's not necessarily they just doing it as a distraction. That guy is there for a reason.